What's up, everybody? If you are not in Cape Town, I just want to tell you that I cut the shirt for a little bit of a puffer jacket because it's super cold in Cape Town at this moment. It's May 2022, the end of May, almost payday. Woohoo! And this is the Peugeot 208. If this is your first time watching, my name is Fakir and welcome to my channel. Now, I usually get a car or review car or test unit, whatever you want to call it, for around 7 days, but this has been a little bit tight. I mentioned the scarcity of cars or vehicles in one of my previous reviews this year currently, with car companies recovering from COVID and manufacturing plants going down. But I've got this Peugeot 208 for around 5 days so far, and let me tell you, this car is one of my favorite hatches that I've tested so far. Like I mentioned, I didn't test it for 7 days, but for the 5 days that I have had it, it's definitely been an absolute pleasure to drive. This is the Allure model, which is not just above the entry level model, and this is the manual transmission. It's a 6-speed with a 3-cylinder engine, 1.2 liter specifically, and I must mention that this car, sure, the drive is absolutely amazing. It's got 75 kilowatts of power and 205 newton meters of torque, whereas if you do go above for the Allure automatic or the GT automatic, you'll get, it's also 6-speed, but you'll get 230 newton meters of torque and 96 kilowatts of power. So you do definitely go up a notch by like 20 basically, especially with the kilowatts of power. But the torque specifically, I must say that 205 newton meters of torque is definitely punchy even on this car. I absolutely love the car. On the outside, you can see that you've got this new cluster with the Peugeot lighting or the branding at the back, and this is definitely something new that Peugeot introduced for the 208 segment, the hatch segment, and it is absolutely beautiful. The car is extremely attractive, and yeah, the car also has this what they call claw light design. Well, I'm not sure why they call it claw, but probably because of it's a Peugeot, and wow, and they've got that 3 slashes or it's 3 lines for your lights, and there's also got this beams or these long daytime LED running lights. It's absolutely beautiful, and it runs across onto your side mirrors as well, so you can actually see it, or for its use as indicators. So it's very, very kind of modern and very well lit design. It's very different, especially if you look at the previous models, and it does have a little bit of like a block edge here and there on the sides. The car is very, very stunning, especially in the steel grey. I absolutely love a car in grey, which I always mention in my reviews. This car has 16-inch alloy wheels, as you can see, and it's of course it has your Peugeot branding, and it is I think it's called a Soho design. Yeah, I think it's called a Soho design. I'm quite a fan. It's of course the alloy wheel, so it does have that premium looking feel. Heading onto the interior, you've got fabric or cloth and leather trim seats. There's this greenish stitching I noticed. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, this is greenish stitching which is there. This car so far is quite comfortable. It gives you that arch like sports racing seats if you are in the front of the vehicle. There's not your heated seats in this car, in this model, but on your top end you do get your heated seats. What I also can tell you is that you do get that familiar piano kind of keyboard for your, or set for your buttons if you are wanting to toggle your aircon or your hazards, or yeah, whatever, or your regular Peugeot toggle piano buttons. It's here. You've got a 10-inch LED display or infotainment system, but I think that's only on the top end. I think mine is about 8 inches, but you do have this 3D iTopic, which they call it the 3D iTopic the driver's display. Now the driver's display is absolutely amazing. It's very attractive. You can customize your dials, and yeah, it's definitely something to wow someone else with. It's a very nice feature. It's very elongated, so it gives you kind of an immersive display, especially the indicators. It's like quite it's kind of in your face. This car doesn't have a heads-up display, so you do get a model with the heads-up display, and I'm sure that is above this, which would be your automatic models. You've got ISOFIX on the rear of the vehicle, and also you have 2 cup holders, which is definitely a pleasure. You've got push to start, but no wireless key entry, so when you approach the car, it doesn't unlock, and you do have a manual handbrake and not an electronic. Now looking at the drive of the 208 is very nice. You have your cruise control, and as you can see, the leather steering wheel is definitely not unfamiliar to me, especially when I drove the 3008. I saw that you do have a very nice steering wheel. The steering is very responsive, and there's not a lot of play in it. I absolutely love it. It's very sturdy. It's a solid drive. This car is a very nice car. very good quality. You've got steering controls as well. There's no Wi-Fi built in the car, but there is Bluetooth, and yeah, this car has there's a lot of potential for this car. You can see that you've got the carbon fiber kind of finish in the interior in the front, but I must mention to you that the steering wheel's a little bit low. It's weird at first if you haven't driven a Peugeot, then it will be unfamiliar to you, but of course I have driven it, so it's not unfamiliar to me, but I do actually enjoy it. Gives you a very low profile kind of feel, and the car is, it's definitely it's like an 8 out of 10 car. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of, it's probably missing maybe not all of the bells and whistles, maybe like your blind spot monitors, but you do have a reverse camera. And I just want to talk about consumption before we end. Consumption, I actually managed to get around 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is amazing. Although advertised it says about 7.5 to 7.1, which I also reached, and it really depends on your speed. It is a 6-speed manual, so it's all dependent on how you drive your car. So yeah, anyway, this is an absolutely lovely car. I would definitely get it. It costs around 371,000 rand, so it's on par with your later your newer Polos, and yeah, this is a very nice premium hatchback car, and yeah, 371,900. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this is your first time watching. Maybe pop into one of my other videos. Maybe you need a smartphone, you can check out one of those too, and I'll catch you in the next car review. Bye.